The thing about fake dating your boss, nobody tells you that the fake part becomes the hardest thing to remember. Especially when your boss is Jungkook, especially when he's been looking at you like that for months. And especially when he treats you like you're the most precious person in every room. You weren't supposed to notice, but how could you not? The way he always saved you a seat during meetings, the way he remembered your favorite coffee order, the way his hand automatically moved to protect your head whenever you almost bumped into something. It was annoying. Dangerously annoying because none of these things were part of the fake dating contract. And yet, here you were, standing outside a huge company charity event, sweating, panicking, questioning every life decision that had brought you here. Why are you walking in circles? You turned. Jungkook stood there looking unfairly handsome in a black suit. Of course he did. The man could probably wear a potato sack and still look like a movie star. I'm not walking in circles. You have walked around that plane 6 times. Maybe. His lips twitched. There she is. What? The dramatic version of you. I'm not dramatic. You texted me 13 times last night. That was important. It was 3 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. You asked if fake dating requires eye contact. It does. Jungkook laughed. The sound made your heart do something stupid. You hated that. You loved that. You hated loving that. Everything was difficult. He stepped closer, immediately closer than necessary. Relax. Easy for him to say. He wasn't the one whose heart was trying to escape through their chest. You crossed your arms. What if they ask questions? We answer. What if they don't believe us? They will. What if? YN. You've got this. The way he said it, soft, certain, like he genuinely believed you could do anything. Your shoulders relaxed before you could stop them, and he noticed. Of course he noticed. Jungkook always noticed. His eyes softened. There you are. There and what? Breathing again. Your stomach flipped. Dangerous, very dangerous. The event started smoothly at first, then things got chaotic because apparently your friend group had decided to attend, which meant disaster was guaranteed. The second they spotted you and Jungkook together. Oh my god. No way. No way. You close your eyes. Here we go. Your best friend practically sprinted across the room. You two are dating? Hello to you too. You're dating your boss? Fake dating. Jungkook coughed. You froze. Oops. Everyone froze. Your friend gasped dramatically. Fake? No. You immediately pointed at Jungkook. See? That's my boyfriend. Jungkook raised an eyebrow. That's your introduction? Do better then. He smiled and wrapped an arm around your waist. The room exploded. Your friends screamed, actually screamed. Look at them. The waist hold. Oh, they are in love. We are watching a K-drama. You wanted the floor to swallow you. Jungkook looked amused. Traitor. Hours later, things become worse because the reporter showed up, and apparently there were rumors, lots of rumors. The company had become interested in the mysterious relationship between the CEO and his employee. Wonderful, just wonderful. You stopped beside Jungkook while cameras flashed. Everything felt normal until the reporter smiled. Oh, one last question. No, that smile meant trouble. You knew it. The reporter pointed at you both. People only think your relationship is publicity. Your soul left your body, gone, finished, over. Jungkook remained calm. That's not true. The reporter grinned. Then prove it. Excuse me, you blinked. What? The crowd immediately became interested. Oh, this is good. No way. Are they actually? The reporter laughed. Come on, one kiss. Your brain short circuited. Absolutely gone. Error. System failure. You slowly looked at Jungkook. He was already looking at you. And suddenly, everything got quiet. The crowd disappeared. The cameras disappeared. It was just him. Just those warm eyes, just that tiny smile, just the way his thumb brushed against your hand. A silent question. Only if you're okay, always your choice, always. Your heart melted, stupid heart. You gave him a tiny nod. And Jungkook's expression changed. Something softer, something deeper, something that definitely wasn't fake. Then he stepped closer, one hand resting gently against your cheek, like you were fragile, like you mattered. Like he was afraid of hurting you, your breath caught. Why was he looking at you like that? Why? The answer scared you, because you already knew, and maybe he knew too. His forehead touched your first, a small moment, a private one, then his lips pressed softly against yours. The crowd erupted, but you barely heard them, because all you could focus on was him. Warm, careful, sweet, like he'd been wanting to do that forever. When he pulled away, neither of you moved. Big mistake, because now everyone was staring, including your friends, who looked ready to pass out. Oh my god, that was not fake. That was a Netflix special. You buried your face in Jungkook's shoulder. He laughed, actually laughed, and wrapped both arms around you, holding you close. Very close, almost like he didn't want to let go. After the event, you found yourself alone on the rooftop terrace of his apartment. The city lights sparkled below, the air felt different, everything felt different, because now neither of you could pretend anymore. You leaned against the railing. So, so, you glanced at him. He looked nervous. Jungkook. Nervous. That was new. You're unusually quiet, he laughed softly. I'm trying not to mess this up. Your heart squeezed. Mess what up? His eyes met yours, and suddenly all the teasing disappeared. All the jokes, all the fake dating, gone. Only honesty remained. You. Your breath stopped. Jungkook stepped closer. I like you. Your heart melted instantly. I know. He blinked. You know? You stare at me like I'm your favorite person. His ears turned red. Cute, very cute. You smiled. And you're ridiculously protective. You walk into walls. Once. 3 times. That was 1 week. He groaned, you laughed, and somehow ended up wrapped in his arms again, his chin resting on your head, comfortable, safe, home. After a moment, he whispered, You make me different. You looked up. What do you mean? His smile was small, real, the kind people rarely get to see. Around everyone else uncareful, his fingers intertwined with yours. But around you, he looked at you like you were the answer to a question he'd been asking for years. I can just be Jungkook. Your eyes stung, because that might have been the sweetest thing anyone had ever said. You wrapped your arms around him tighter, and he immediately hugged back, like it was his favorite thing in the world. Maybe it was. Then came another kiss, slow, soft, foreheads touching afterwards, both of you smiling like idiots, neither wanting to move. Neither wanting the moment to end, and for the first time since all of this started, nothing felt fake anymore. Not the smiles, not the laughter, not the way he held you, not the way your heart raced every time he looked at you. Because somewhere between the chaos, the fake dating, the teasing friends, and the accidental public kiss, you had fallen for each other completely. And as Jungkook pulled you closer, praising a gentle kiss to your forehead, he whispered, You know what's funny? What? This whole thing started with us pretending. You smiled. Yeah? He looked at you with so much affection, it nearly stole your breath. And somehow you become the most real thing in my life. And honestly, that was the moment you knew. If loving him felt like this, You never wanted the story to end.